good to have the pads on. He's made an impact tonight. Boy, Moss is feeling all kinds of heat. And how in the world did he get that in there? Jacoby Lane with the grab.
Free play.
All right, caught Major Burns offsides. Moss going to try to make him pay. Throwing to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacoby Lane.
But because he put it up and over the receiver, let him run underneath it, it's a heck of a job of using his body by Jacoby Lane there and then pushing off late because the ball's thrown over that outside shoulder, gets that late separation for the touchdown. What a throw by Moss.
Moss loads, goes to the end zone, touchdown, Jacoby Lane. Play fake on the RPO, deep ball coming from Moss, got it, corner of the end zone, Jacoby Lane, touchdown USC.
Any better, I don't think you can cover it any better, and I don't think you can catch it any better than this.
In between two guys, a 32-yard touchdown.
Let's make sure he has it.
Got it all the way. Just got it away. Moss. Down the middle. Oh man.
That's
Jacoby Lane.
That's
and glad his head's not in that. Moss. The fade. Got it that time. Jacoby Lane. Touchdown.
Look at this. It's all timing. It's all putting the ball where your 6'4" guy can get it, and their true freshman can't.
Again, they fake it to Joyner. Moss, right side. Passes on time. Jacoby Lane. There's the shot to the end zone. Did he? He did! Touchdown! Jacoby Lane! Mind-blowing! What is on his left hand? That ball just stuck there.
It's that stick-em, but it's the placement again from Miller Moss, and Maryland has their best cover guy, Perry Fisher, in pretty good position here. He gets his back to the quarterback.
4 wide on 3rd down and 3. The corner near side backs off. Moss looks this way on a crosser. Jacoby Lane, couple yards after the catch, and he is down. It's a first down.
Washington secondary, as we mentioned, #1 in college football. Got to tackle well. Pressure coming. Catch is secured. What a catch by Jacoby Lane. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in this first half. Moss all day. Throws right side, wide open catch. Jacoby Lane for another first down for the Trojans.
Maiava, plenty of time. In trouble. Evades. Maiava, end zone. Touchdown. Jacoby Lane.
What a throw and catch right here from Jaden Maiava to Jacoby Lane. Does he have possession? 1 foot in bounds. Yes, he does.
Out of it, they are.
Maiava looks, throws a rocket. Jacoby Lane, touchdown. Whoa, that one had some smoke. As is Joyner. Maiava hesitates, throws late, touchdown, Jacoby Lane. Second time today.
That's where I would keep throwing the ball, and Jacoby Lane.
Some of the fans that made the trip, let's go Irish, just want to see a stop. Back shoulder.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. And it's Jacoby Lane for the 3rd time today. Corner, back shoulder, one-hander. Wow.
Never in rhythm. 2nd and 5 for SC. Pressure picked up. They throw the screen and a nice catch with a lot of space out in front. Down the sideline. Touchdown. Jacoby Lane.
Man coverage, and the defensive back in coverage on Lane gets picked off by all the traffic on the inside. Easy throw and catch. And then Lane makes one miss to get into the end zone.
So the Trojans with a couple penalties in their favor. First down inside the 20. Maiava over the top. Caught. Touchdown. Jacoby Lane, his 2nd of the game. And the Trojans aren't done yet. Ben McKay Lemon. And in his mind, no doubt, best receiver. A little dump down to the corner and dragged down. I thought Jacoby Lane might have a third touchdown inside the 15. Maiava in the pocket, throws, caught, and the reach. Touchdown! Jacoby Lane's got another one. His third of the game. And the Trojans have themselves a lead.
Right hand. That's him signaling to Lane. Lane adjusts his route. It's a beautiful audible. It's a big-time throw and catch. What a play by Jayden Maiava and Jacoby Lane when USC needed it most.
3 touchdowns in the Las Vegas Bowl for Lane. He's got 12 on the season now. 27 seconds left. Texas A&M up by 3. Maiava steps up. Downfield. Pass caught in stride. On his feet still. Inside the 20. Jacoby Lane down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 33 on 3rd and long.
There's going to be Jacoby Lane working on the end cut, but it's Jayden Maiava, how he navigates the pocket. He feels the pressure, he slides away from it, keeps his eyes down the field, and just delivers an absolute strike in stride to Lane. And then you see the playmaking ability with Lane.
First down USC. Now definitely in field goal range. Looking towards Lane. Caught and knocked out of bounds. He tried to spin around and reach that ball forward. He gets down inside the 2 with 12 seconds to go.
There's safety help for Ricks outside, but it doesn't matter because Jacoby Lane is 6'4". He uses all of that big frame to shield off the defender, plays the back shoulder, and great throw by Jayden Maiava. Very impressive by Lincoln Riley and his ball club.
That was a heck of a game.
After the first SC play, picked up 5. Maiava on the move, and he throws complete to Jacoby Lane. And Lane dancing to make another 4 yards after he already picks up. 3rd down. Maiava, there's Lane. Snags it, and a first.
I mean, how about that? I mean, Drake London giving that type of praise, throw it up. Florida.
Recess with Wayman, what a nightmare. Jacoby Lane.
Already more carries than he had in week 1. Maiava back to the air. One-on-one, Lane. Oh, no. Chin with one hand. Ridiculous. Jacoby Lane. Come on. Back in there for the first time on this drive. On a 3rd down. Maiava was looking his way. Pocket closed. He fades away. Firing for lead. Who makes the catch? A flag is down behind the play as he drags a pile to the 15. First down with 3. First down with Sanders. Now plus territory for USC. And another wide open man. Jacoby takes the high route. Gets tangled up. But almost clear Devin Collier.
Good edge rushers. Manny Powell came over from UNLV with Barry Odom. And Tony Grimes, their top cornerman, likewise from the Rebels. Plenty of time. Maiava lays it out there, and it's perfect. On the run. And Jacoby Lane's got it for a big gainer.
Admiration for Maiava's continued development. He said he can make every throw there is on the field. He's a tough runner. He added, I hate to see him on the other side of the field. I love him to death, but I hope he plays awful today.
That was his exact quote. Eli Sanders in the backfield with Maiava. Blitz coming. Maiava loads and fires deep left side. Got his man in stride. And it's Jacoby Lane with another big game.
Is anybody in the country?
First down to 10 to the 25. Here's the throw into the flats, caught by Lane and Jacoby Lane.
And Aaron Henry and this group of Illini on the field have done a remarkable job shutting them down.
4th down and 3. Can they get off the field? Maiava in trouble over the middle. And a completion to Jacoby Lane. And that's a first down. Gain of 12. First down to the 35. Sideline throw. Lane following his blocks, and he'll go out of bounds. Maiava to throw it this time. A dart caught far side, and it's Jacoby Lane.
Rolder and Sullivan have been big pieces. 3rd and goal. Maiava to the end zone. Touchdown!
Jacoby Lane. What a start for SC down the field.
Oh, this is so pretty by Jacoby Lane.
Couple new starters up there.
This drive starts from the 29. Quick throw. Lane with a second grab. Makes two men miss before he just ducks down. A gain of 9 for Jacoby Lane. Just loves the way that he has become a much more patient back. Quick throw. Lane's third catch. This time to the outside. Gets across the 45 and then out of bounds. Picks up 8 yards.
USC only had 14 yards of total offense.
Jacoby Lane has a first down.
A little different thing going on here tonight.
Miller stays in there. Up to 144 yards in the touchdown. Maiava, middle. It is caught. Jacoby Lane picks up 11. But the brothers, walk-ons, just such a love for USC football. A little high, but brought in by Lane. And finally, a third and much more manageable. It'll be play clock down to 4. It's a 3rd and 10. Maiava, they bring 4. Maiava, leave it. Lane in stride, and he's got enough for the first down out of bounds.
First down. Maiava loads of time again. Got it away for Jacoby Lane this time, who they're looking for more consistency from after an injury in September.
Aiden Hubbard did that.
Kyle Lemon at the bottom of the screen. Maiava looks up top with 3 in the pattern up there, and that's a tough throw. There is a marker in. First down. Play action. Maiava to the sideline. That's a long throw and catch. Jacoby Lane. Second down, it's a throw, it's Lane again, and he is dropped. Oh, what a tackle by Bruss.
Balls away.
End zone, tipped, and Lane got it, touchdown! Around Davis. Outstanding concentration from Jacoby Lane.
Again, Maiava, control at the line of scrimmage. He's been showing up all day.
Second down, he'll pull it, and he'll rip it. Near sideline, it's Lane again. Jacoby Lane leaning and hopping and driving against Adei.
Coming back to win 31-30. Of course, 2 CFP-worthy teams here at the Coliseum. For USC, first completion for Jaden Maiava goes to Jacoby Lane.
At the defensive end spot versus the left tackle of the Trojans.
Play action from Maiava, moving off to his right. Not a lot of urgency there, but again, gets it complete. So Jacoby Lane back-to-back. And this first down for Maiava. Scrambling out to the right, got it complete. Jacoby Lane rises up. 1:40 to play in the first half. Maiava, this time Jacoby Lane out to the left again, double caught it.
And a big explosive play for a score.
Second and short. Maiava with some pressure with a defender at his ankles. Got it complete. Toe tap catch for Jacoby Lane on the sideline. Maiava steady in the pocket. Got it to Jacoby Lane. Strong. Luke Altmaier, one of the best in the conference. Here's Maiava. Got it complete to Jacoby Lane, who lunges forward for another Trojan first down.
Maiava. Jacoby Lane hauls it in. First down, USC. Lemon, the motion man, will settle in on the left side. Maiava looking that way. Goes down the middle and complete near the 15-yard line to Jacoby Lane. His second big catch on this series. McClellan can't come back. First down, empty backfield. Maiava throws and completes it, and it's a first down.
That was a tough catch there, didn't you think? The number of receivers we were trying to get the ball. Zechariah Branch went to Georgia. Kyron Hudson went to Penn State. Deuce Robinson went to Florida State.
And the guys they got are doing that.
Exactly. The guys that stayed, they said.
And his very talented wide receivers, if he can get it to him. There's one of them. Jacoby Lane for about 5. Fourth down. Maiava in trouble. Lofts one, jump ball, and caught. Jacoby Lane.
That's what I'd do. If you don't have anybody open, just lob the ball up in the air.
From his time under Leach.
Second down and 9. Maiava. Good protection. A bullet. It's Jacoby Lane with a stiff arm on a first down to the 11. More than 10 touchdowns on the season for Lemon, a likely first-round pick this year in the NFL. Bring the pressure. Maiava picks it apart. He took a wallop. Jacoby Lane holds onto the ball.
All around him. He's thrown touchdowns, run him, caught him.
Maiava, patient to find the open man. It's Lane, shaking free, inside the 20, and Lane is out of bounds. Lawrence forced him to the sideline.